Hi guys, little ASMR action. My daughter watches those videos and I don't get it. I really don't. I guess it's a young person thing. I'm aging myself. But anyway, I love the color of this box and I always love what's inside it. So this is the, oh my gosh, November 2023. Some of the new release items over at Pink and Main. Thank you to Michelle for always thinking about me and sending me some of the release items. Let's get into it. She normally sends me the foiling items, so I've got some new things in here. And these boxes are great storage boxes, you guys. Wonderful, wonderful boxes. Sturdy. Great for building up your stash. We have some foils. Let me read the little note she sent me. Hi, Nancy. Hope you're doing well. Here are some of our foiling items for November. Subscription kit is going to be icicle foil, which is this foil. Circle snowflakes. I think is this. Okay. And Let It Snow kit, which is available now. Okay. Everything else will be available individually on the 17th. Okay. Okay, let's talk about what's in here and let's foil a couple of things. All right. So, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I have been nicknamed lovingly the Foiling Empress, and I do all things foiling. Pink and Main is a company out of Florida. The owner is Michelle. She is truly a sweetheart. Proceeds from her company go to charity, so you definitely want to check them out. They do have a brick and mortar store. Their company is located in Palmetto, Florida. I have not been there yet, but I do hope to make it there in person one day. And they came out with earlier this year with foilables, which actually came out from a company many, many years ago called Creative Vision Stamps, which is where I learned to foil. I was on their design team with my friend Laura, and Laura retired at the very beginning of COVID, and so Pink and Main bought their company, and they came out with foilables and very good quality textile foils, which are called cheer foils. And cheer foils are very good value because you're actually getting a little bit larger than a 6-inch roll of foil, but you're getting 25 feet of foil. So tells you here 6 1/4 by 25 feet of foil. So that means you're going to make many card fronts of foil. But if you're somebody who's into like making your own shirts, like logos and things like that, you can use these foils on shirts. They have a little piece of like post-it tape on the end here, so it keeps your foils from unraveling. You can take that and I just kind of stick it on the side of my thing here, right? But it is a very good quality, high quality foil. I like that it comes on the rolls and I can cut as much as I need. It doesn't come in sheets like some other companies, so I just think it's a better value. It is up to you. They also have, what we're going to talk about today is the Foil of the Month Club. And this Foil of the Month subscription plan, it's like $25, $26, something like that. But you're going to get all of this, what you see here. So you're going to get a large foilable kit. And this one is called the Let It Snow foilable kit. And in this Let It Snow foilable kit, you're going to get these half sheets wrapped in plastic, and they have instructions on the back. You can use a high quality laminator. We do recommend a mink, either a small mink, a large mink, or the new Gina K foiling fuse system. They do have the Pink and Main pink mink, which I will show you in a minute. Any of those things will work, but it tells you here how to use it. I'm going to demonstrate it for you. And you want to keep that in this folded piece of paper to protect it from dust, and in the little plastic baggie. You're going to get in this month's kit these cute little winter mittens. Oh my gosh. Every month, it's just like so cute, adorable. Snowflakes, which are butterflies, and snowflakes are my weakness, you guys. You guys know about the butterflies one. I just ordered some more snow. I don't know why snowflakes, because I hate winter, but I think every year snowflakes, like you always get different snowflakes, and I just gotta buy them all. So yes, snowflakes. So 2 sheets of the little mittens, 2 sheets of the snowflakes, and again, they're half sheets, and then 2 sheets of, looks like kind of sentiments. So this one has little hearts, warm winter wishes, hello winter, winter blessings, and then like a little border of snowflakes, one of those. And then this one, let it snow, more mittens, let it snow, let's get cozy, let it snow, winter kisses, snowflake wishes, happy winter days. So you guys are going to kill me for this. I read a question the other day that said, what is the one song you wish you could never hear again? And it is the song from Frozen, because my daughter is now 10. And when she was 1, that movie came out, Frozen. And it was, do you want to build a snowman? And that song, forever in my head, especially at wintertime. And this just looks like a sheet of snow, obviously, okay? And then you're also going to get a small pack of foilables. And this one is called Snowflake Circles. You can open it from the bottom. I'm trying to condition myself not to do that because there's a little sticky strip down there. And sometimes your foilable panels can get stuck to that. So I'm trying to condition myself to open it from the top. And these are all going to be the same pattern. And I believe you get 8 of these. Yes. And these are already A2 front size for those of us in the US. And yeah, they're all the same design. So you get 8 of those. I'm going to leave one of those out for us to make a card here. And you always get a full roll of foil. So for those of you guys that are always saying, hey, Nance, I'm trying to build up my stash. This is what you do, okay? So we're going to foil one of these. Okay, and then the only thing you really need to invest in is some kind of a heating machine. I do recommend a Mink or a Fuse machine. Okay, it is worth it. And then you need a dusty brush. Woo, woo, woo. These are only a couple dollars. They're in my Amazon shop. It's basically a dedicated soft brush to keep dust off. I love my Pink and Main Pink Mink because it's pink. I like pink. Okay, so all you do is you turn this on the back. And then 2 works really well with these. These are a low heat transfer, so we're going to go to 2. And we're going to wait until that turns green. And you'll see it just takes like a minute. And then we have a clear transfer folder, which comes with the machine. Mine has a little bit of foil or toner transfer in there. We're not going to worry about it. So to prepare for that, we are going to dusty the back of our foil. Look how shimmery that is, right? That's the back. That's the front. See how much different that is? That is the front. It looks like frozen fractals all around. Dusty and dusty. We are not worried about static electricity. We're not adding any dust or anything to this. No cornstarch, anything like that. We are dusting off, particles of glitter, or if we've used any embossing or pet hair, or in my case, if you had like sugar candies on your desk. Okay, the back of that, and this is printed with a special laser printer toner. You can see that it's kind of slightly raised. Not an inkjet printer, a laser printer. You want just slightly larger foil than your image, not too much, just a little bit. Okay, shiny side is always up, facing you. Matte side is touching the toner. And then we're going to put this in our carrier sheet. Now, you want the short side. This is the short side. That's the long side, right? So we want the short side touching the folded part of our carrier sheet. Okay, so this is the short side. This is the folded part. We want that to go in our machine. Our machine has already beeped at us and turned green and told us it's ready to go, because this is the part the roller's going to go in. There's 2 heated rollers in here, and what this is going to do is as it feeds through, it's going to press down and it's going to give us pressure and heat. So the shorter this is, the length of travel, the less air bubbles we're going to get, which is going to give us an even pressure. So rollers and heat as this is pressing, less air bubbles, the better the transfer is going to be of the foil. If we press it in this way, first of all, there's no fold here, so it could cause some crinkling and waving. It's also going to be a longer line of travel here, which could, again, cause more air bubbles. So we want to put it in the shorter side so that we have more concentrated heat and less air bubbles, if that makes sense. Okay, so creased side of the folder, the closed side of the folder, creased. And I'm going to hold this and guide this in as I press that and try to put it in the middle. And you'll notice that I'm kind of holding it and guiding it in until I see that it is coming through the back. Okay. Now, if at any point you see or hear or feel that it is not guiding through the back, you're going to turn off the machine on the back here. And there is a release button over here. And what this release button will do is it will open up your rollers and you can remove your folder as it's stuck. Always use the carrier folder that comes with your Mink machine. You can buy additional carrier folders, which I do recommend, from Pink and Main. They will work in all of the Mink machines and the Fuse machine. You do not use these special carrier folders with the laminators. It's only to be used in the Pink and Main or any of the other Mink branded machines, and you can use it in the new Fuse machine as well. Now, here's the hard part, patience. This is still a little warm. It's not hot. And again, 2 is the best setting. You might need to go to 3, but very rarely. But 2 or 3, depending on your machine and how thick your papers are. You're going to let this cool down just a moment. And once it's cool, then you're going to reveal. And you're just going to pull that foil back. And you're going to see that I have perfectly foil transfer. There are no black spots. And look at how gorgeous that foil has transferred onto that toner. Oops. Now, something else that Pink and Main sells are colored toner sheets. Okay, so now you have this leftover piece of foil, which is still very gorgeous. It is on a clear piece of transfer. So you still have all this beautiful foil. Well, we have colored toner sheets. Okay, so here are some of the examples of the clear toner sheets that Pink and Main offers. They have these kind of artistic watercolor looking ones. These are their new ombre ones. They have solid black ones, which a lot of companies cover. They have some solid colored ones, and they have these smaller ombre ones. So what you can do now with this leftover snowflake panel is I've grabbed one of the ombre ones. Now I do want to raise the heat up on my Mink machine to 3. Whenever I'm doing leftover, I got to go to 3, okay? So I'm going to do the same thing as I'm going to dusty the back of my foil, which is the matte side. And I'm going to dusty my toner panel. Now this is specially printed. It is full toner, okay? You can't just do this with a regular piece of cardstock, okay? And this is going to melt as it goes through the heat and the foil will stick to it. And I'm going to line this up so that it covers all of my exposed foil. And again, I'm going to put this in my special Mink carrier sheet. Folded side is going to be on the short side here. And my Mink machine says that it is heated to level 3. It is green and ready to go. I'm going to feed this through and hold it as it goes through. So I have one panel done. And once I feel that coming through the back side, And I have a little sticker to remind myself to dusty, dusty. If you don't dusty, dusty, you're going to have parts where your foil doesn't stick and it could leave little black spots. So you want to always remember to dusty, dusty. So that is the November foil of the month. You're going to get the small A2 size panels. You're going to get the full roll of foil, and then you're going to get the actual kit itself, which I didn't even show that yet, but you can see the potential here of very easily putting a card together. Now the toner you will have to purchase separately. Again, there's a wide variety there. Now once I reveal this, it's like magic. I'm going to give that just a second to cool. And you want to pull this fairly quickly when you reveal this. Now this is waste. We've used all of the foil on here. And now you've gotten 2 panels out of 1. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so that's just some of the things you can do here. And then obviously you would do the same thing. Now you don't have to foil these. You could ink blend these. You can color these. But obviously the fun is in foiling them. And what I would probably do at this point is cut out a sentiment, foil it, lay it on top of one of my panels here, and then easily make a card. Now let me show you guys some of the other items in this release, and if my video is not too long, we'll come back and make a card. Some of the other items in this release include another foil. Now, after the release, everything is available for individual sale. So these will be available in these items will be available for sale, individual sale, after the kit is released. So if you don't sign up for the subscription of the month, don't worry. They don't hold it against you and tell you can never get it. It will be available for sale at a later date. So don't fret. Okay, so then this is called the Let It Snow Foilable Kit. The circle snowflakes again. Yes, snowflake circles are the little foilables, and then this is called the Icicles Cheer Foil. Very pretty. So you will be able to buy these individually, but you get a little bit of savings if you do the subscription kit. You get it every month, and again, good way to build up your stash. All right, so then we have some other fun things here. This is called the Pink Teal Cheer Foil. Perfect name for it. This will be fun with the little mittens. More snowflakes. So this one is called the Blizzard Foilable Panels, and you get 2 types of snowflakes here. I am going to foil these because I want you guys to be aware of something, and I'm sure these are going to do that, which is called foil flaking. And foil flaking happens when you get really tight designs, and these are a perfect example of that. So you have very small, tight lines on these snowflakes, and a lot of companies make small, tight designs, and when you do that, you get what's called foil flaking. So I want to show you what it is. There's nothing wrong with your foil or your machines. It's just called foil flaking because when the designs are tight like that, the foil makes it very difficult to separate itself, and you just need a tight, stiff brush to knock that off. So I will show you that. I'm going to show you that. But you get 2 designs in this pack. I'll show you that. We will foil this. Okay, more mittens. This one's called Mittens. It's all the same design on here. This one's a more simple snowflake. Funky Flakes. And again, 2 designs. This one almost looks like little peppermints. And you probably won't have it with this as much as you will with that, the foil flaking. So you get those two designs for that. But that one just reminds me of like peppermints or like New Year's confetti, like the paper confetti they throw out at New Year's. That's what that one reminds me of. Okay, I want to show you guys this one again too, because this one people had a question about last time I showed it. I did it with sentiments. So these are adhesive transfer stickers. So these are kind of like a rub-on. And you don't have have to use them with foil. You can use them with glitter, you can use them with flocking powder, embossing powder, but they're really easy to use, and you don't have to use them with a machine, and you get 3 sheets of the same design. So let me show you these as well. So let me demonstrate all of these. Okay, so these are called Big Flakes Adhesive Transfer Stickers. So these are all part of the new release. Big Flakes Adhesive Transfer Stickies. These are called Funky Flakes, and you get the 2 designs for these. These are all foilable. These are called Foilable Mittens. Okay. And then these are called, I'm going to give you all the right names in case you're going to go shopping. And I'll put the links down below for you guys. Blizzard Foilable Panels. All right. And then this is called Ombre Pink and Teal Cheer Foil. And then this one is called Icicles Cheer Foil. This one is called Snowflake Circles. And then this is called Let It Snow Foilable Kit. If you are already signed up for this subscription, you're going to get this as part of your subscription. All right. Now, let me turn on my mini mink again. We're going to go back to 2 on the mini mink. Let that warm up. We're going to cut this foil down. I don't have this one, so this is, a lot of these are new even to me, and you know, for the foiling empress who thought she had everything, I don't have this one. That's not true. I did just get this one from another company, so it must be new to everybody. I think they called it like cotton candy or something like that. All right, so we're gonna do this here. Here. Actually, we're going to use this piece on the sticker. We're going to do it on the mittens. And we're going to use one of these. And you'll notice I always put it back in the box. That's how you keep your foil safe, because this is a very delicate thing. It very easily scratches. It can get creased. And so you do want to keep it safe. Keep it in the box that it comes in. You want to keep it stored away from pets and things like that. Okay, so we're going to do this one with this, because I do want to I want to show you guys the foil flaking. We'll do both of these. Do it both colors. For those of you guys that are still procrastinating on your holiday cards, again, another way to quickly throw your cards together is you make these backgrounds, you throw your sentiments on, and you are done. And then you throw them on some cards, some card bases, and you're done. Pink and Main has some wonderful foil sentiments you can do. We have here the Merry Christmas sentiments. I foil a sheet of these. I cut them down. I'm done. Okay, I want one of the set of mittens. You guys know I'm short on time. I live a very busy lifestyle. So oftentimes I will do these unboxing videos for you guys. And that's like my time. Like that's it. Like I wish I had the time to sit down and be able to play. But I do these unboxing and it's like, okay, I got to move on with my day. A lot of times I will do these unboxings and then I will put a lot of this stuff in a giveaway box and share with you guys because I just unfortunately don't have the time to play. All right, I'm going to save this for a separate thing here. Okay. Let's see how quickly I can get these foiled. Let me grab additional transfer folders here. All right, so my Pink and Main Mini Mink, I know there's a glare, but it is on green, on 2. Okay, so we're going to dusty the back of the foil. We're going to dusty our toner. Okay. Make sure everything's nice and smooth, no lumps and bumps. We're going to feed that in. Dusty, dusty the back of our foil. Dusty, dusty our toner sheet. Be patient, wait till that one's all the way through. I just kind of make my little assembly line, make sure everybody's dusted. Once that's through, I set it aside, let it cool down, put the next one through. And by the way, it's okay if your foil is not perfectly straight. Sometimes you don't want your foil straight. Sometimes you want it a little wonky so that you get a specific design. Like, I don't want my foil straight on these snowflakes because then it doesn't. Sometimes you want your foil straight, don't get me wrong. But in this case, because I don't want my snowflakes straight because I want them to be a little wonky for this snowflake design. Okay. Let them cool down before you reveal them. Okay, and then that one we're going to do separate. And we'll reveal them all here together. All right, so on this, I'm going to show you one with heat and one without heat. There is a little bit of a difference, but not enough to really notice. Let's go through, okay? So this is basically a sticky rub-on. It's like a sticker, okay? That's why they call it Big Adhesive Transfer Stickies, okay? So you're going to cut out the design that you want. So I'm going to do these two here. And I did test this and see if I could foil the little black, the print, and you cannot, so don't worry about it, okay? And I should have had a piece of paper ready, okay. And you're going to take, and you're going to peel off the top layer, which is the printed black layer. If you can figure that out. Okay. Okay, that layer, this one doesn't have anything sticky on it. But this one has adhesive on it. So then I'm going to just burnish that down. Hopefully I just didn't ruin that, okay? Once you, remember the old days when we used to have rub-on transfers? Okay, that's pretty much what it's like, but it's sticky underneath. So once I have that rubbed on, I'm going to slowly pull this up. And I know it's hard for you guys to see, but there is a little snowflake rub on there. Do you see that? And then at this point, I can take glitter, super fine glitter, and rub that on. I can take flocking and rub that on. I can take embossing powder and rub that on. And I can also take my glitter or my foil sheet and rub that on. So I can just take my finger and rub that on. I can burnish it down. I can use a soft eraser and rub that down. Anything you have, you can rub that on. Okay, so this is nice because you do not need to use foil. You do not need any special foil machine. You do not need to use heat. So this is where this is pretty cool. Other companies have this. Okay, so you guys have seen this around. This is not anything brand new, and it's nice because you can use other mediums. Okay, so this is without heat. You can see it's really cool. It's really shiny. But if you wanted to use the heat option, you have that option. I like it because you can use it with glitter. So again, you just gotta just kind of peel it up and figure out which side has the stickiness. Okay, it's not on that side. Again, just going to take this, rub it down, just taking my bone folder. You can use your finger, you can use a popsicle stick, whatever you got. If you got kids involved, you don't want to use the heat with them, you don't have to. You don't want to use glitter with them? Hey, I get it, you don't have to. Now on this one, I am going to use the heat. I just want to make sure that I have my sticky transfer, and you got to just, hold it up to the light to make sure. Same thing, gonna just kind of put pressure on that, and then on this one, I'm gonna put it in my transfer folder, and then I'm gonna run that one through to the main. You don't have to do that though. You saw it worked just fine without. So while that one's going through, let's reveal these guys. That's the old-fashioned way of how we used to have to do foil. We didn't have ink machines. We had to use glue and double-sided tape and rub-ons. So let's reveal all of these. Now this one, because of the detail and the design, I probably could have went up to 3. Right here, I missed some detail and design. But otherwise, I just missed a spot right here. But everything else came out pretty darn good. Cute. And again, save these because this is going to look really cute on those colored toner sheets. So we always save these. That one came out pretty good too. Yeah, this one reminds me of like fun confetti. It doesn't remind me of snowflakes or peppermints. Really good. That one actually came out pretty good. One little dust spot right there. So when you don't dust, where'd it go? Now I lost it. Here it is. When you don't dust, you get this little black spot. Can you see that? That's what happens when you don't dust properly. And you can actually see there's like a hair there. And I have a dachshund, and her hair follows me everywhere. I don't even know if I can pick that off of there. Oh, it came right up. Can you guys see that? Is the camera picking that up? You see that? See that? That's what happens when you don't dust. That. That's pretty cool when it comes up on the camera like that. All right. And last one. But that's why we embellish. Oh, that is gorgeous. That one's so pretty. Ooh, I love that one. Ooh, a little spot right there. Little spot right there. But then you go and you do your sentiments. So I always start at 2, and it works really well for me. If you're not getting full coverage at 2, then you can move to 3. But between 2 and 3 are the sweet spots for these. All right, and now let's look at this. And it worked just as fine. So you can see with and without heat, it looks great either way. So those are the new releases over at Pink and Main. If you guys can use the link down below. Again, there are foils, there are foilables. Of course, they also have stamps and dies and embossing folders. So many fun things. And if you don't have a Mink machine, I do recommend checking out their beautiful hot pink mini Mink machine as well. And their toner sheets, they have added some more to their collections. And if you're just starting your foiling journey, definitely check out their foil subscription of the month. It will help you build up your collection so quick. Thanks for watching, guys. If you had fun watching this unboxing and foiling along with me, please give me a thumbs up before you leave, and consider subscribing to my channel. Click that little bubble down below and clicking the notification button so you get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching. Let me know down in the comments which was your favorite when you were watching me along the way. Thanks for watching, and keep on foiling. Bye, guys.